I don't know who won the cook-off bracket, but I'm pretty sure I did. So.
You know, I don't think there were actually a ton of entrants.
I would share the title with Reflex's skirt steak. I thought that was pretty good too.
That was pretty good. There was a lot of good food today.
I gotta agree.
Yeah. I actually really enjoyed the potato salad that 68 Steak came through with.
Good stuff too.
I told him if there's any left, I'm taking it home with me. So
that stuff was good. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really good. Where's Gabe at? He's not around anymore probably, but that was really good. I made some tenderloin, some pork chops marinated.
I definitely enjoyed those too.
Those were good.
I kind of. This was a cookout, and I'm tied to a computer screen, so anytime I saw something cooking, it's like, hey man, you want to bring me one since I can't leave?
Yeah, and we're always giving the streamers some, you know, like he's doing a really hard
I'm working
job
hard,
here.
right? Watching all these people play video games.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't get to move and talk around, so like the rest of us are literally doing nothing. So you know, I was always
looking at the game. This is loser semis. This is still a best of 3 set. We only had 50 people, and this is Georgia. I feel like the only time we do best of 5s is at Gwinnett Brawl. So if you ever want to go to a tournament in Georgia, Gwinnett Brawl is normally the one you want to go to.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, you know, if you want to go to a weekly and get kind of the weekly feel, Typo is the best place to go.
Typo at the lab on Thursday. That's a good one.
It's great. I'm hoping to get back there.
Oh, no. Not what you want to see.
Sonido, like I was saying, I was hoping I can get back there next week. I think my classes are done.
Hey.
Depends on, I've got a final I got to finish by Sunday, so I might be doing that. But
been missing my favorite commentator.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. I've been missing going, dude. This is always a good time, and I really recommend it to you guys. It's a good place. Gwinnett Brawl is awesome. If you really want to compete, Gwinnett Brawl is the place to go. Yeah. If you want to get to know the scene, I think Typo or at the lab is a better place. Yeah. You know, to get to know people.
Yeah, we're a little bit more chill there.
Yeah. But back into this, percents are even, but stocks are not.
So I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think Nova has actually beaten Sonido since he's been here.
Really? I don't know how much they've played because, again, I've been kind of out of it lately. But I think Corrin's probably his best character for this, especially as much as he's been playing Corrin lately. Yeah. As much as I would like to see the Lucas and he gets hit with a reverse hitbox that forward smash and dies. As much as I would like to see the Lucas as a Lucas man myself, Corrin's disjoints really kind of stuff out Sonic's approaches a lot better than anything Lucas or even Ness has.
Yeah. I know Nova has definitely chose to go Corrin against CC Sonic, so you know he has some matchup experience. However, Sonido, much different beast than the other Sonics we have in Georgia.
Again, and each of the 4 Sonics we have play a little bit differently. It's a pretty flexible character. You know, it doesn't seem as flexible as it is with the main move being like side B and up air and stuff like that.
Like everything looks the same, but there's some very subtle nuances to it.
Yeah. And when you're moving that fast, subtle nuances kind of make a big difference, you know. And now, that's the thing with Sonic.
I have heard CC say he doesn't actually like this matchup. While Sonic has plenty of speed to deal with Corrin's shenanigans and catch him out of anything, he doesn't have a lot of great kill options. So, yeah.
Right, and like I was saying, the disjoints, aerials, he's going to get beat in the air. And if Nova does a really good job of reading what he's going to do, those disjointed hitboxes are just going to call it out.
Now, unfortunately for Sonido, he did suicide first game, and he was doing a pretty good job of bringing it back after the fact, so maybe game 2 could be a very different story.
I thought he did a really good job bringing it back after that, but you know...
Yeah, in this game with 2 stocks, it's really hard to recover from losing a stock.
Which is why sometimes I wish we would look at the rule set a little bit, but I understand it's kind of a slow-paced game, and 3 stocks people would be too much. But I mean, you know, Melee does 4 and it lasts at least as long. It's just
there have actually been like a very small amount of people, but there have been people who have been pushing for 3 stocks for Melee. But
really?
Yeah, you don't hear a lot of them. One of my favorite was, I think it was 1 stock brawl. That was the thing they did for a little while after Smash 4 came out. Those were some hype games.
I bet.
Yeah.
1 Smash is just kind of 1 stock is kind of fun. 2 stock is just raw.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. So like that, you get gimped early, and it's, you've got 1 life left to bring it back.
Not even 30 seconds into the game, and Nova dropping a stock. Let's see if Sonido can run away with it like Cody did last game.
Right, exactly. Oh, he gets caught with the follow-up and good spot dodge right there, avoiding the grab. But again, Corrin doesn't have a whole lot off the grab.
Yeah.
I think at low percents forward air can follow up off a down throw, but besides that, it's just kind of like mostly for stage positioning and a little bit of damage.
Yeah. Nova definitely has to find his...
Oh, tipper.
I was going to say he has to find his way to the ground, but as soon as he does, he's trying to kill people, so maybe he should stay in the air.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Very aggressive option from Sonido. I was surprised to see him fly past that stage. I can only imagine what Cody was thinking.
Yeah.
Nova, excuse me.
Sonic's just so interesting with his moves, you know. When they made him able to kill in Smash 4, I knew it was going to be the end of it. Like, I played Sonic casually in Brawl, and that was my biggest issue against my friends that were also casuals. I still couldn't kill them. But, like, now that Sonic's back air and everything kills at this percent, he's very dangerous to deal with. Back throw at the ledge.
We live it.
Yeah, but he's in a good position to put that spring out. And a greater position for the forward smash.
All right.
And that's another thing, you know. People don't realize sometimes when you're talking about edge guarding, a lot of times you're not necessarily trying to get the first option you do, that spring or anything like that. You know, it's great if you get it and you're probably going to get the kill, but you put them in a position where there's only one way back and then you make them feel a little pressure. Cody goes for the roll when he's under pressure right there. Sonido calls that out and he gets the stock and the game.
All right, so again, this is a best of 3 set. This is the final game, and this was Nova's counter pick. So do you have any thoughts on this?
I would say this is kind of like DK when Cargo talks about that, is the tilts are going to cover those platforms pretty well. So I think this is a pretty good stage for Corrin. Corrin's recovery is not very good, though, so it could probably go under the stage a little bit, and Sonic's going to have a better time recovering and not getting lilatted. But I do think on stage, it's going to be better for NovaOkami just because of the ability to cover all the platforms with tilts.
Yeah. I have heard CC normally bans a stage. Part of that, I feel like, is he got lilatted once and he's like, never again.
Yeah.
Part of that is this is normally considered a slightly smaller stage, so it's a lot easier to like, get a hold of Sonic because he doesn't have as much space to run around with.
No, I agree. I think that's something too. And the tilts kind of slow you down and like makes up the movement.
Yeah.
You know, it looks shorter than it actually is because of the tilts.
Yeah.
So that can throw up Sonic's timing and give you a little bit more time to react.
And then while they are platforms, they're not the tri-platform layout, so it doesn't give Sonic as many options to land as those other stages.
Yeah. But Sonido really making the best of it, keeping the stage control, and that's kind of a big deal here. You know, any stage with platforms, it's a little bit easier to keep stage control because, you know, they can recover to the platforms, but that's not back to the ground where you can fight, really. Most characters don't have options that can hit below them, but they can't hit above them, and the forward smash is going to call that out. And only 35%.
Sonido been really good about calling out those rolls.
Yeah. And this is the problem with the thing Sonido's been doing a really good job of, like I was just saying. He's not recovering the platforms. He's staying on the bottom, the main stage here, and you know, Sonic can stay on the main stage and not have to retreat to platforms. He's going to win. I mean, he's got all the movement that he can do and all the space he can cover with the spin dash. Works out well for him. And you're seeing that right now. Nova's having a really hard time recovery. Finally gets another tilt, falling up air, and let's see if Nova can do something with the stage control. But good mix up with the recovery from or not necessarily recovery, but getting back to the stage from
just landing options.
Yeah, landing options. Yeah, jumping off of the land, falls out with the back air. Gonna try to looks for the trump. Subtle trump right there.
Oh, the shield pressure.
Yeah, it's a lot of shield pressure, but he's gonna have that back in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, not even. Shout out to Smash 4 and shield pressure.
You know, I honestly don't mind that, and Nova's just gonna take that loss. He knows he got called out on that.